My name is Josephine from Bugesera, New Life Leadership Academy. I'm one of the sponsors. I work as a monitor in grade 10 and above. The experience is extremely amazing with regards to students, the way they are adopting the program, how they handle attitude towards issues that is happening to their lives, the choices of their lives, and things in regard to that. One challenge youths face is confidence in the way they face challenges of their lives, and iLead is talking about it and helping them to face and be confident about the challenge of confidence. When the iLead program is eventually invented in all schools in Rwanda, we are pretty sure that Rwanda is going to have the most brilliant and effective leaders in years to come.
My name is Arsene Manzi. I'm the iLead sponsor from Wellspring Academy, where I work as a chaplain in charge of spiritual development of the school, both the students and the staff, and also working together with the parents for the wellness of the students as a whole. My experience with iLead so far has been great. It's been a great journey and also challenging at the same time because when we started putting all the students together, being able to manage the number of the students that we had was not easy, but because of how the iLead program is set up, it was not that very difficult, and we've been able to kick off the program, and students are really having a good time sitting on round tables and just watching them going through the material and having discussions and sharing and pouring their hearts with each other. It has been really encouraging. Yeah, lack of leadership has been a real challenge in our society. When we see our youth, our young people today in our generation struggling with so many challenges in their lives, and they don't know how to address them and how to, bring themselves out of those situations. And it comes back to the lack of leadership from our families, from our schools, and every places. So today, the iLead program is really addressing this core challenge that will touch so many lives. And my prayer is that many youths will be able to get this opportunity to access this leadership program, so that not only their lives will be changed, but also they'll be able to make an impact in this generation and the generation to come. iLead being in every school in Rwanda, this is going to be a life-changing, because now every student in every school will be able to acquire important information about leadership, and the development and the growth will be on a high peak, because in our schools, in our normal schools, we get so many skills in engineering and sciences and all that. But iLead, if it comes to a place where it is included in a curriculum, a national curriculum, then we'll have a new generation, and mostly a country like ours that has had a very painful past. It is very paramount that we create and we create a new generation of leaders who are going to be different from those we heard of in the time of genocide against Tutsi, and also the time past. So iLead is going to really contribute a lot in achieving the national ambition, vision of having a brand new generation of society savers.
By names of Kembabazi Naomi. I'm a sponsor at New Life Christian Academy Kayonza. When it had just come, it was a challenge because learners didn't know the benefit of iLead program, but we went on and helped them to understand more about iLead, because we are also coached about what it is. So they most especially knowing that they will be giving certificate at the end of it all, and having those values really help them to understand and be motivated. So far they are okay. They don't have the way of making decisions. You find them that they engage themselves in doing, like they hate themselves, and they engage themselves in doing evil things because they don't see any value in life. So I think with the values that iLead is going to impart into these learners, that challenge will be solved. For our country, specifically Rwanda, which encountered the genocide against Tutsi, and it left many consequences, different consequences in our siblings, students, I think, and I am sure that iLead will help these people with the effects of genocide to, like, they accept themselves. You know, some youth today don't see value in their life. But when iLead continues this way, I know and I believe that our country in the future will have good leaders. We'll have future good leaders who can make good decisions, who can help people to change from bad ways to good or right ways.
My name is Mubiro Edward. I'm a teacher from Green Hills Academy, Nyarutara, Kigali. I'm a sponsor to iLead program. From the beginning, actually, this is like a chance we got from the school. It began like something like a myth that we didn't know, and that has been a link that is missing in our education. So the experience we've seen that students have got engaged in the program and they love what they do. They engage themselves in round table discussions. They get to know each other problem, they discuss, and they have got really benefit a lot from round tables discussions. If iLead reaches in most of the schools, or every school of Rwanda is going to produce great leaders, because it encourages and produces good quality leaders. The services are very good and addresses many issues about leadership.
As a teacher and as a student sponsor, you don't know what you are doing. You just don't know what you are doing. You may be actually sponsoring the next president. You may be sponsoring the next surgeon. You may be sponsoring the next doctor. That's why I have great respect, not only for teachers, but for the little kids, because we actually don't know what they are about to become. So you guys have an awesome responsibility, and you have a sacred responsibility, holy responsibility for what you are doing. So I want to encourage you to do it with all your heart, because you are actually adding value on the lives of those children. And as you add value on the lives of those students, especially with this value-based leadership, you are adding value on our communities, you are adding value on our nation, and man, you're finding your own purpose. You're finding your own purpose, because my purpose is not in me, my purpose is in actually what I do for others.